Good morning, 8th class. These days we are reading the chapter number 3, Ranji's Wonderful Bat. And by now we have read that Ranji is a small boy of 11, and in the first match he was not able to do well. He was out on 0. So his coach was very stern and gave him warning. So Ranji was very sad and he met Mr. Kumar. Mr. Kumar is a old batsman. Now he runs a shop and he had a good bat. So he hand over his bat to Ranji so that he can do well in the next match. And the next match was on the coming Saturday. And they were going to play this match, and we have read up to here that Ranji came on the pitch and he started to hit the ball. The bowler got annoyed because on the first ball he hit a 4, and with the result that the next ball was a loose and full toss. Now we are going to start this. Ranji swung it to the onside boundary for another 4, and the next ball is also another 4, and that was only the beginning. Now Ranji began to play all the strokes he knew: late cuts, square cuts, straight drives, on drive and off drive. These are the cuts. These are the how to play the cricket. The rival captain tried all his bowlers fast and spin, but none of them could remove Ranji, who sent the fielders scrambling all over the field. Means Ranji was playing the cricket in a very good way that all the bowlers, they were tired. It may be fast bowler, it may be spinner, means all were removed by Ranji. And all the fielders were running here and there over the field. At the lunch break, he had scored 40. So what was the score of Ranji up to lunch? It was 40. And 20 minutes after lunch, when Suraj closed the innings, Ranji was not out with 58. The rival team was bowled out for a poor score, and Ranji's school won the match. So who is the winner? It is the Ranji's school. And how many runs were scored by Ranji? It was 58 and not out. On his way home, Ranji stopped at Mr. Kumar's shop to give him the good news. We won, he said, and I made 58, my highest score so far. It really is a lucky bat. So he went to Mr. Kumar's shop and he told about his 58 runs, his highest score, and it was really a lucky bat for him. And who gave the bat to him? It was Mr. Kumar. I told you so, Mr. Kumar. Giving Ranji a warm handshake, there will be bigger scores yet. So Mr. Kumar also encouraged him and asked him that you have to make big scores with this bat. Ranji went home in high spirits. He was so pleased that he stopped at Jamuna sweet shop and bought 2 laddus for Koki. She liked cricket, but she liked laddus even more. Koki is the girl who helped him in playing, and Ranji bought laddu for him. Mr. Kumar was right. Ranji's performance that day was only the beginning of Ranji's success with the bat. In the next game, he scored 40, but he grew careless and allowed himself to be stumped by the wicket keeper. So in the next match, he scored 40 runs and he was a bit careless at that time. The game that followed was a 2-day match, and Ranji, who was now batting at number 3, made 45 runs. He hit several boundaries before being caught. In the second innings, when the school team needed only 60 runs for victory, Ranji was batting on 25 when the winning runs were hit. So this match was also won by them. Everyone was pleased with him, his coach, his captain Suraj and Mr. Kumar. But the lucky bat remained a secret between Ranji and Mr. Kumar. So Ranji thought that it is my lucky bat only, with the help of that I can make the run. So it was secret between Ranji and Mr. Kumar. One evening during an informal game on the Maidan, Ranji's friend Bhim slipped while running after the ball and cut his hand on the sharp stone. Ranji took him to the doctor near the clock tower, where the wound was washed and bandaged. As it was getting late, so he decided to go straight home. So they are talking about evening when Ranji and Bhim were doing practice. Informal match was there, and who got hit? It was Bhim, and he was taken to the doctor, and where his wound was washed and bandaged. So due to the late, Ranji decided to go home straight. Usually he walked, but that evening Ranji caught a bus near the clock tower. When he got home, his mother brought him a cup of tea, and while he was drinking it, Koki walked in. The first thing he said was, "Ranji, where is your bat?" So Koki came in and asked about the bat. "Oh, I must have left it on the Maidan when Bhim got hurt," said Ranji, starting up and spilling his tea. "I would better to go and get it now, or it will disappear." Because Ranji was very much worried about his bat, so he wanted to go back at the same time and bring his bat back. "You can fetch it tomorrow," said his mother. "It's getting dark." But mother asked that you can bring it tomorrow also, because it is dark. "I will take a torch," said Ranji. But Ranji said, "I will take torch with me, and I must bring my bat back." He was worried about the bat. Without it, his luck might desert him. He hadn't the patience to wait for a bus and ran all the way to the Maidan. The Maidan was deserted and there was no sign of the bat. Then Ranji remembered that he had it with him on the bus after saying goodbye to Bhim at the clock tower. So when he reached Maidan, there was nothing. It was deserted, means nobody was there, not the sign of bat. Then he remembered that in the bus the bat was with him. So he searched there. He must have left it on the bus. Well, he had never find it now. The bat was lost forever. And now he thought that the bat has gone forever. And on Saturday, Ranji's school would be playing their last and the most important match of the cricket season against a visiting team from Delhi. Next day, he was at Mr. Kumar's shop looking very sorry for himself. He had lost the bat, so he went to Mr. Kumar's shop and feeling very sad, feeling very sorry. "What's the matter?" asked Mr. Kumar. "I have lost the bat," said Ranji. "Your lucky bat, the one I made all those runs with. I left it on the bus and the day afternoon, and we are playing the Delhi school, and I would be out for a duck, and we will lose our chance of being the school champions." So what did he say? That he has lost the bat, and due to that he would not be able to win the match now, and he will be out on a big zero. Mr. Kumar looked a little anxious at first, but then he smiled and said, "You can still make all the runs you want." Mr. Kumar got a little worried, but on the same time he smiled and said, "You can make still runs, but I don't have the bat anymore," said Ranji. "And bat will do." "Any bat will do," said Mr. Kumar. "What do you mean?" "I mean it's a batsman and not the bat that matters. Shall I tell you something? The old bat I gave you was no different from any other bat I have used. True, I made lots of runs with it, but I made runs with other bats too. I never depended on a special bat for my runs. A bat has magic only when the batsman has magic." See, he has spoken very good words. The bat has magic only when the batsman has magic means he was trying to encourage him that it is not the bat that was doing magic, it is you. You can do the magic, and it may be any bat. It is not the special bat that I gave you. You can use any bat because you have magic, not your bat. So you can do well with any bat. What you need was confidence, not a bat. The only thing you want is confidence. Means you should have confidence in yourself that bat doesn't matter. It may be any bat. You can score a good run. And by believing in the bat, you got your confidence back. "What's confidence?" asked Ranji. It was a new word for him. "Confidence," said Mr. Kumar slowly. "Confidence is knowing you are good." So he explained that confidence means that you are good, you have something, you can do the magic. It is confidence. "And I can be good without the bat." "Of course, you have always been good. You are good now, you will be good the day after tomorrow. Remember that if you do, you will make the runs." So Mr. Kumar is very positive and he is arising the positive thoughts in Ranji. And he is saying that you are good today also and you will be good tomorrow also. On Saturday, Ranjis walked to the wicket with a bat borrowed from Bhim. The school team had lost its wicket with only 2 runs on the board. Ranji went in at this stage. So it is the Saturday now and the match has started. And Ranji went in at the stage. The Delhi school opening bowler was sending down some really fast ones. Ranji faced them confidently. Means the bowler was giving fast balls, but Ranji was facing them very confidently. The first ball was very fast, but it wasn't a good length. Quick on his feet, Ranji stepped back and pulled it hard to the own boundary. The ball soared over the heads of the fielders and landed with a crash in the crate of cold drinks bottle. A 6. Everyone stood up and cheered because it was a 6. It was the start of Ranji's wonderful innings. The match ended in a draw, but Ranji's 75 was talk of the school. On his way home, he bought a dozen laddus, 2 for Koki and 10 for Mr. Kumar. And it is the lesson finished today. So how many runs were scored by Ranji? They are 75. And the match ended in a draw. And now he had the another bat, but what is with him? It is confidence. Now he has got confidence that he can do better with any bat. It may be any. So let us do one comprehension. It is true or false. The captain was caught out by the wicket keeper. In the starting we have done is Suraj the captain was caught out by the wicket keeper. It's true. Ranji lost his wicket on the first ball because he made a wrong decision. It's also true. After being hit on the pads, Ranji went to the pavilion to fetch a new bat. No, it's false. The coach and the captain encouraged Ranji even though he had not made any runs. It is also not true because they both were unhappy. They didn't encourage him. Mr. Kumar was a kind, affectionate, and encouraging man. It is true because he was the man only who raised confidence in Ranji that he can play better with any bat. So it's end for today. Thank you, students. You will read the lesson and you will write the word meanings. Bye.